Race Productions decided to roll out its first brand of digital content titled Twitter Buffet. For the first vlog of Twitter Buffet, I decided to sit with 4 of my university friends, explore their lives in general and their week in particular. We chat about Punjab Nahi Jaungi trailer, Waqar Younis's take on Women's Cricket World Cup, Ali Zafar's criticism on media, and Maryam Nawaz's JIT appearance.
Hello everyone, I'm Abdullah Ijaz and welcome to first ever Twitter Buffet vlogs. With me sitting tonight are 4 of my favorite, best? No, I don't believe in best. 4 of my friends! Yes, on my right sitting is Moazzam Ali Khan Manch, on his right sitting is SN Ali, on his right sitting is Moazzam Lodhi, and on his, I am out of breath. Hadi, introduce yourself.
I'm on the extreme right.
Yes, I'm on the extreme right is Hafizur Rahman Hadi.
Yeah, he's on the extreme right of the political side as well.
Yes. Alright. Starting with the punchlines, huh? Okay. So, what do you want to talk about? Like, how should we start?
I think we should start with the Waqar Younis tweeting about women cricketing.
Yeah, why not? That was very important.
Yeah, so what was the tweet like? Can you read that out?
Oh yes, Waqar Younis basically tweeted yesterday, not maybe yesterday, like 2-3 days ago. So it was basically related to the ongoing Women World Cup that's going on in England.
In which Pakistan is performing miserably.
Absolutely.
They're not out yet? Are they out yet?
No, they are not. I guess they're
already out. Right.
So we've lost 4 matches.
That's okay.
Consecutive 4 matches.
Consecutive 4 matches in a row.
That's
so
recorded.
yeah, we got India out at 170, but we got out ourselves at 75. So that's really bad.
Nahida Khan played really well. She earned a record actually to her name.
Yes,
in one of the matches.
Nahida Khan is basically a graduate in sports studies as well. Basically, so she knows how the things work and how the cricket works.
Unnecessary information.
Wow.
Yeah,
as always. Let's move on with the Waqar.
So basically, what Waqar Younis said, and I quote.
This is what Waqar said, not Lodhi.
Yes,
okay?
absolutely. I have nothing to do with whatever Waqar is saying.
Yeah.
So, what about having 30 overs cricket World Cup for women? Like tennis, 3 sets rather than 5 sets. I feel 50 overs are few too many for the women.
But how did he make this comparison? Like, did he just saw the ball of the tennis, and then he said that the same can be done in cricket as well?
Probably the fact is that Waqar Younis, no doubt, is one of the legends of Pakistan cricket.
Yeah, sure.
So, and you cannot, say that he's not a credible source, or maybe he's not a credible person to talk about cricket. One of the most fearsome bowlers Pakistan has ever produced.
Let's get to the topic.
But the fact is, somehow he believed that even if you play 50 overs, like Pakistan played 50 overs, India played 50 overs, they played the entire lot of overs, but they still scored 170 runs. So how about the fact that you somehow do the 30 overs match and you not utilize all the energy of the women and stuff, because women are not that strong and they're not muscles and stuff. They cannot run fast as Waqar Younis.
Come on, it's not about muscles. Cricket is not about muscles.
I kind of
disagree with
this
statement.
Yeah, it is sexist.
It is sexist.
If you see other teams are playing very well, they also have 50 overs. So why 30 overs for women?
I absolutely want to reply to this question, but the fact is that if you talk about muscles, if you talk about it's sexist, it's not at all sexist. The fact is that if you talk about women wrestling or maybe wrestling, and if I'll give that answer with an example. You talk about athletics, there's a short putt that is called, आपके पास गोला होता है और आपने फेंकना होता है उस सारा कुछ, सही है? 16 pound का गोला होता है जो मर्द ने फेंकना होता है और 8.8 pounds का गोला होता है जो औरत ने फेंकना होता है. It's not about the facts. The fact is muscles.
Basically, the thing is we are living in a man's world.
Yeah.
Very patriarchy.
Not in Pakistan, everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
I absolutely agree with that.
It's all about muscle.
It is sexist. There's no denying that, but we are living in a man's world.
But then again,
it's all about muscle.
Yeah, but again, it's like more of the fact that there are other kind of sports as well. Which listen to me.
Sorry.
Okay, so it's like there are other kinds of sports as well which have different rules for women. For example, yes, tennis has 3 sets, and then I think
basketball.
Yes, basketball.
Yeah.
Even the basketball, the circumference of the entire ball is a smaller circumference for women and is a larger circumference for men as well. So it totally depends on what I said. That
depends on the size of the hand.
Yeah, absolutely. So it depends. Like it's 28 and a half to 29 inches for women and 29 and a half to 30 inches for men. And even
let's get to that.
yeah, absolutely.
Let's get to that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So what about that movie? I mean, you were talking about.
Yeah,
Oh,
there is a
Punjab nahi
recent-
jaungi. Punjab nahi jaungi. Wonderful trailer, right? I love the trailer.
लेकिन क्यों नहीं
Let's
जाएगी
just put it
पंजाब?
Well, the
That's
bus
the
tickets
name.
nahi the.
That's just the name of the movie. Come on, it's just the name of the movie. You will have to watch the movie to know why she.
But
does
I
not
must
want to
say,
go to Punjab.
I wouldn't say love, but I like the trailer.
I like the trailer because of you're very much fan of Bollywood movies as well.
I am. I love Bollywood celebrities. I love Hollywood
I
celebrities.
think-
I am utterly, madly, deeply in love with celebrities.
Yeah, especially
just-
Shah Rukh Khan. Let's say just put it out for you, right?
Okay.
The same
I'm
way,
not
doing
denying that.
everything in the same manner every day, right? Again, like,
But he's a celebrity. Yes.
yeah, everybody's a celebrity, right?
Yeah.
The
The fact
biggest
is,
brand.
Manj is supporting Pakistani cinema just because of Mehbishaya. Manj told me that,
She's
You
good.
like
She's
Mehbishaya?
good.
She's gorgeous.
yeah.
Alright.
So-
Yeah,
Alright.
Zindagi mein
We have a
mistake.
Mere Shahya fan with us.
By the way, the best thing about the trailer of that movie was I really liked the cinematography of the movie.
Uh-huh.
Like the short.
Yeah, again, very Bollywoodish type.
Yeah,
right?
so
Yeah.
I am a Bollywood fan. So
They
for me,
have
it was
sold
very good.
each and every frame, at least for the trailer.
Oh.
It's sold out. I mean, I'm sold out on the frames. I like the frames.
Maybe
It's-
let's just like.
So
Oh, have you
yeah,
seen that
again,
trailer
You
by
can
Sayyid
see
Noor ki
money
movie?
well. You can see
Which
money
It's
well
like
spent.
really ridiculous.
Which one?
What?
There's this Shahroz Sabazwar is acting in Sayyid Noor's film.
Oh.
If I score like
Actually, one of the previous Twitter buffer stories covered this, and we made kind of gifs about that. 3 gifs, and it's ridiculous. The trailer it's an eyesore to watch. The trailer. and
But
the
then
movie.
there is a certain kind of class which does, go for these kind of movies. It's not that you are not. the
You do
target
have a
audience.
market for
no,
that
if,
sort of
if,
movie.
if you score 100 out of 100 for the Punjab Nahi Jaungi trailer, the trailer for that Sayyid Noor's movie goes for like maybe 3 out of 100. It's
What
like
about Mola Gujar?
Tribune did a story about that, and the headline was, if I'm not mistaken, the headline was that Sabzwari has never been in a worse movie than that.
Oh.
Okay.
He hasn't been into
Maybe
Yeah.
he has a debut movie. This one that Hadi's mentioning. I don't know the name of that movie, but maybe
Nobody
he's,
does.
And
Nobody
none of
cares.
us know.
Yeah, debut movie of Sabzwari.
Okay.
Alright.
So he's a very good actor, but
Sabzwari.
Yeah, he's a very good actor.
I don't know.
But the fact is that you cannot compare a TV actor on a movie screen, right? So he's a TV actor, so you need to give him time to adjust on the movie screen.
I want to see a Sayyid Noor film in which he is seen adapting to new film, techniques. He is the same
But
old
why
Sayyid Noor.
he wouldn't do it?
Why?
Old
Because-
school.
Maybe, but let's just call it out there.
Come on, Abdullah. At the age of 66, what would you expect from him? Like learning
Okay, so
about-
let's talk
Shahroz
a
Sabzwari
bit about.
66?
No, Sayyid Noor.
So,
Okay.
yeah, let's talk a bit about
Sorry.
philosophy.
Oh.
Lodi Saab, you were discussing a philosophy, a tweet from some.
Which one? Oh,
The
One
Paulo
day-
Coelho.
Yeah,
Paulo
Paulo
Coelho,
Coelho.
yes, Paulo Coelho just tweeted a few minutes ago that one
That
day,
was quick.
one day or day one, you
That's our
decide.
monitoring.
Yeah,
Very good.
one day or day one, you decide. So, what you decide?
I
think
get
I'll-
that. One day or day one.
One day or day one day
It's
like in
like-
the future. One day I'll do this, or day one that I'm starting from today. This is
Wow.
the day one.
Right.
I'll start from today.
I
Because
Well, we
One
started
day
our Twitter
or
Buffet
day one.
vlogs.
yes,
Yeah,
a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step.
And we took that. Alright. Hadi is just silently sitting on
Yes.
his.
So
I'm just
so
trying to
Manch.
go
So
someday.
what do you think? So one day or day one?
Obviously, for me, it's like one day.
Typical
That
Manch
is
thing.
typical Manch. Like, this is
Typical
Manch for you.
Yeah, I'm so lazy.
Manch for-
This is the way I am.
Manch
By the way,
sense,
Manch,
yes.
by the way, Manch works in an ad agency.
Yeah,
Uh,
digital ad agency.
Yeah. I'm just curious, right? Do you like deal with the clients? What do you
We
do?
do.
Like,
Yeah,
oh.
I'm client service
Like
manager.
you're the person who
for
is supposed
ABC
to
brand.
convince your clients that we have done this, please like this.
Yeah.
You present them.
Yeah.
that's a very bad job, right?
It is. I know, to convince
That's a lot of
someone is
pressure, I
a
would
very
say.
difficult
So
job.
that is why you were
But
messaging me last night that please share my post, please share my post. You know, because maybe थोड़ी सी
yeah, let's
friends-
just not talk about it right now.
Facebook में friend list जरा थोड़ा
Yeah.
फिर
सा
तो माइंड
okay.
मॉडल्स भी आपके पास आती होंगी हमें काम दिलवा दो थोड़ा सा।
अभी इसके बाद बात करेंगे इसके बारे में।
This
अच्छा।
is off the camera.
Yeah.
किसी
So
का- किसी का
my
number मिल
introduction
जाएगा?
is done. Now let's talk about Essence profession.
Yes, I'm working with the education sector from last 2-3 years now. I've done a different kind of degree and I'm doing a very different kind of work, but I mean that's how it is. And
That's the story of most graduates.
yeah, that's what happens when you decide not to do medical and go for biotechnology because then there is nothing here. So
I
you go
remember
for
the FC
education.
days, like you love biotechnology, right?
Yeah, I used to love biotechnology, but I think I came with a very different mindset, and then it just went on.
And the
to a very
studies were
different-
not what you had expected.
Yeah, I was expecting more of like the stuff which has more to do with practical things, more lab
Yeah.
work and stuff like that. But then
And
you
genetic
all-
engineering maybe, right?
Yeah, I mean we did study that subject, but
Dissecting
it's like,
the animals and
No,
That's
not biotechnology.
pure
That's not
anatomy or
biotechnology.
something like that. That's
Yeah,
pure
that-
medical.
that-
Biotechnology
yeah.
is about, watching in.
Biotechnology is more about technology.
Yeah.
Always hated biology.
Yeah.
I was very good at.
We took the course of biology together, and I scored miserably, like B negative something.
Hadi
I
scored
hated that.
Miserable is
So,
B, bro.
this is on record. Hadi scored miserably. It's the first time ever that has been recorded.
And that was
Yes.
B minus?
Yeah. B minus.
That
Because
was
I
a
was
miserable
failing
grade for
miserably
him.
with B minus.
That's the
That's
maximum
not
Why
grade
we are
most
saying
of us
why we are
got.
saying B minus is miserable because we call him Hadipedia. So it's like
Alright.
brother of
He
Now
knows-
it makes
Wikipedia.
sense.
He knows
So,
about everything,
it does.
like literally
Every
everything.
single thing.
Yeah.
So that is
So
why
what I'm
you
talking
know
about
it. He knows
miserably getting an F. That's really miserably. And I have some
For
of
me,
those on
even
my
an F
transcript.
is not miserable. So.
One day.
Okay.
One day.
Three of the people sitting on this table tonight are batchmates. Two of the people are seniors, and one of those two people is a super senior. I won't mention who.
Who is it?
Oh, Hadi.
Look at our
Hello,
faces.
Bazam bhai.
क्या लेती के?
Look at our faces and judge.
Yes.
We're being judged right now.
So what's next? Do we have something? else?
What's next
Okay.
is yes, we
Let's-
have a tweet from Shams Junejo and what-
Shama Junejo.
Shama Junejo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Shama
That
Junejo.
PIA air hostess thing.
What is
Yeah.
that? Like, can you like?
This PIA air hostess, Shama Junejo tweeted about this Pakistan International Airlines air hostess. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting your name, but she is not the usual air hostess you'd see on advertisements, right? She's a modest-looking person. She's a little bit aged, but Shama Junejo.
PIA की होगी.
Yeah.
Yeah,
come on,
alright,
yeah.
alright.
Is she from PIA?
Yeah.
Sad.
See?
Sad.
So Shama Junejo, who is a PhD candidate, political scientist, writes for Khabre, HuffPost. That's not what I'm saying. That's a Twitter bio, right? So we cannot trust her. Right?
Yeah.
What did
And
she
also the
say?
Mehreen
I'm a-
Zahra
I'm a
Malik, who's
traveler
the
She
like
basically mocked that PIA air hostess in her tweet. And you know what's the best part? Today, PIA Twitter handle stood up for that for the person, and they tweeted her picture with a big grinning smile, and they said this is our employee, and we're proud of her.
Oh,
That's
you know what's the problem?
They didn't
Shama
say that, but
Junejo
that's
judged
the
a
problem.
person while she didn't take that photo.
Shama Junejo.
She just got it from somewhere and
Yeah.
then she put it on Twitter.
But she
that's-
mocked her.
Yeah.
She mocked her.
That's
That's-
bad, right? Like, I mean, you.
I mean,
need
come
to
on,
respect
it's okay. She's aged. She should go home, just rest,
That's
and
one
take
point
care
of
of her
view.
children.
If you
That's-
travel through American
She-
Airlines
that's
and
a
all of
woman
these,
working.
you see the air hostesses like 60 years old or 55, although they are smart, but they are like 60 to 65.
I don't mind
Why-
the
why
age,
could-
but you need to, be in
Absolutely.
a fit position.
So, no, the fact is, age doesn't
physically-
matter. Age doesn't matter. आपका दिल जवान होना चाहिए. दिल आपका जवान है तो सब कुछ जवान है. सब कुछ
Alright,
ठीक है.
alright.
So you cannot judge anyone from the
let's
age.
not.
You go,
And plus,
SN looks the aged from ours. लेकिन the fact is कि इसका दिल अच्छा है और हम इसका फिर भी हम इसका ख्याल रखते हैं. हमारा दोस्त है, हमारे साथ है. लेकिन ये है कि आप क्षमा जो आपने जो भी किया, we don't know what the fact is.
But
कि
we don't like
आपने-
it, to be honest. I mean, it's a woman
Uh,
working, and
आप
you are
हमें
a
बिल्कुल
woman
पसंद नहीं
yourself as well. बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है इस बात में. बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है.
I remember Maz Gul did something. What
Nazgul.
Nazgul.
Oh, yes.
Baloch girl, she won. Nazgul.
Nazgul.
She's a girl.
मंच का M और N थोड़ा सा फंसता है.
Yeah. Nazgul Baloch. She won an international karate competition, and Ali Zafar tweeted that complained basically on Twitter about no media coverage about that.
That's very
We're covering
sad.
that on Twitter Buffet.
Yeah, that's very sad. I mean, you need to appreciate these.
Highlight
things.
these people.
I mean,
Yeah.
imagine India has like made this whole movie Dangal based upon a sports nobody watches. I mean, I didn't know that there's
What's
two.
that badminton player?
I don't know the badminton.
Okay.
It's like those
Getting
Geeta Babita. What is it? Babita Gabita?
Babita, yeah.
Yeah,
Geeta
so
Geeta Babita.
Geeta Babita. So it's like I never knew that they were like champions and they have won so many different titles. So this is how you get to know about things. And so one woman who has gone and win something for Pakistan, they should have been appreciated. So I think it's
Absolutely. So the fact is that right now we have many sports events going on in Pakistan, the world as well. Pakistan जो है Champions Trophy भी जीता है, and congratulations to Pakistan team as well. The fact is कि पाकिस्तान की
बस यार, बस कर दो।
एक और चीज है,
बहुत
इम्पोर्टेंट है, पाकिस्तान की चीज जीत के अंदर इतने मगन ना हो जाएं कि बाकी तमाम स्पोर्ट्स को आप भूल जाएं, क्योंकि वो बाकी तमाम स्पोर्ट्स भी वैसी की वैसी।
Boxing,
वेरी
karate।
इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्ट, आपकी कौमी खेल हॉकी है और हॉकी के अंदर पाकिस्तान वर्ल्ड लीग के अंदर 7th पोजीशन पर आया और हम डायरेक्टली क्वालिफाई नहीं कर सके वर्ल्ड कप के अंदर द सेकंड कंसेक्यूटिव टाइम। मैं ये नहीं कह रहा 1 करोड़ रुपए आपने खिलाड़ियों को दे दिया, आपने बुरा किया, एप्रिशिएट करना चाहिए, लेकिन थोड़ा सा हॉकी के प्लेयर्स को भी।
I want your
Hockey
take
ball
on that.
boring नहीं है?
Like there was criticism on. Actually, there's a petition lodged in Islamabad High Court against challenging basically PM's announcement of rupees 10 million reward for each of the.
यार वो
men's
तो
squad
ठीक
player.
है, प्रॉब्लम ये है कि वहां पे आंसू क्यों दी?
यार बस
मुझे
मुझे उससे ज्यादा
वहाँ
प्रॉब्लम
से-
ये है कि एमएच has
Yeah,
got a
exactly.
trophy in his hands. Like,
Right.
come on, man. Like, यार कोई थोड़ी सी
I remember
ऐसे
everybody
यार।
glued to their screens, and when that frame came, everybody was like, "Why amateurs are?"
I was
this
like
good?"
Snapchat. I was like
Exactly.
Snapchatting, and I was like, he might just give it to someone else, and he didn't.
He didn't even deserve that trophy, and he
यार
was
एक
holding
काम
it like it
करो,
was his.
50,000 रुपया महीने का ना उनकी तनख्वाह लगा दो, मोहम्मद हफीज की, अमर शहजाद की, रुहाब रियाज की, उनको भाईजान बहुत शुक्रिया, आपकी
According
खिदमत
to the
हमारे लिए बहुत
reports,
अच्छी है,
they
अब आप घर
are,
चले जाएं।
according to the reports, they are given salaries equal to those of BS22 employees.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Besides the facilities, the privileges they get, BS22 creates salaries for them. And
Like
now,
for
No,
lifetime?
no.
No,
They
until
are
they
paid.
retire.
They are paid more than the 22.
Probably.
match fees.
मैं
It's
तो रहता है,
separate.
कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रहता है उनका।
Contract is
यार,
like
जो
that-
भी है यार, but the point is they didn't perform like up to the mark, to be very honest. I mean, Hafiz.
The entire team?
No, I'm talking
The
about
three
Hafiz.
people that we're
We
talking
need to
about.
give
Wahab,
the
Wahab,
credit where it's due.
But we
Pakistan
need to give
Super
credit to Ahmed
League.
Shehzad
Yes,
and
sir.
Wahab Riaz because they were they were sitting outside.
Yes, absolutely. अगर वहाब रियाज और अहमद शहजाद थोड़ा सा परफॉर्म कर देते तो शायद वो बाकी दो लड़के ना
लेकिन
आते।
मसला ये है
Thank you
कि-
so much, you are the man of the tournament.
अहमद शहजाद को तो जो उसने आखिरी मैच खेला उसके बाद मौका ही नहीं मिला ना, उसके बाद तो
एक मौका मिला, उसने रन आउट किया इंडिया के मैच में सिर्फ।
और मजे की बात ये है कि अहमद शहजाद जिस मैच में नहीं खेला वो मैच पाकिस्तान जीता।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह
हाँ,
सारे
nice.
मजे जीत गए। खैर,
लेकिन अहमद शहजाद
इसीलिए फखर जमान ने अपनी आधी मैच फीस अहमद शहजाद को दे दी।
नहीं यार, बाकी
नहीं।
Oh, yeah.
वो किसी ने एक फेक वॉल बनाई हुई थी कि सरफराज ने 1 करोड़ लेके शौकत खानम को दे दिया। यार किसी ने लेके यार इट्स वेरी सैड, आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकते। आपका है आप
अच्छा, तो क्या क्या है फिर आपका?
Yes,
आपने
we
अगर
do.
नून लीग को छेड़ ही दिया तो आप बताएं वो कल सलूट मारा क्या सीन है
यार
उसका?
सलूट में आप मेरे तो सलूट आप यार, आप मेरे दोस्त हैं, आप यहाँ पे
लॉजिक
सलूट कर
समझाएं हमें, लॉजिक समझाएं
यार, logic-
गिव अस लाइक प्रॉपर फैक्चुअल
दो तीन चीजें दो इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्ट्स। नंबर 1, शी वाज हर चीफ सिक्योरिटी ऑफिसर। जो
Yeah,
सीएसए होता है उसने उसको प्रोटोकॉल देना होता है दूसरे बंदे को जिसका वो चीफ सिक्योरिटी ऑफिसर होता है।
Right.
आप किसी की भी एग्जांपल ले लें, अगर इमरान खान का भी चीफ सिक्योरिटी ऑफिसर कोई भी है, अगर वो जो है एसपी रैंक का बंदा है या फिर डीएसपी रैंक का बंदा है, वो भी सैल्यूट करेगा इमरान खान को भी, वो नवाज शरीफ को भी सैल्यूट करेगा, हर एक को सैल्यूट
लेकिन
करेगा।
यार,
टू
मसला
इंपॉर्टेंट
ये है, मसला ये है कि
Let
एक
him
ऐसा
finish,
बंदा
let him
जिसकी कोई
finish, we'll
पोस्ट
come to
नहीं है
that.
गवर्नमेंट के अंदर,
हाँ, लेकिन
उसका जो चीफ सिक्योरिटी ऑफिसर है वो एक गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर क्यों है?
मैं उसकी एग्जांपल भी आपको बता देता हूँ पहले, और दूसरी चीज मैं बताने लगा था, दूसरा पॉइंट वो ये था कि अगर आप पुलिस का आप सल्यूट मैनुअल देखें तो सल्यूट मैनुअल के अंदर जो पॉइंट 17 है जो कि अदर
मैनुअल है,
हाँ पूरा सल्यूट मैनुअल है कि आप प्रॉपर सल्यूट करते हो, आप आर्मी नेवी और आप एयरफोर्स को अगर आपसे हायर रैंक के हैं आप उनको सल्यूट करना ही करना है।
अच्छा,
अगर आप नेशनल एंथम देख रहे हो, यस अगर आप
आर्मी की
नहीं अगर आप नेशनल एंथम पर हो या किसी के फ्यूनरल पर हो तो आपको सल्यूट करना ही करना है उसके ऊपर। और
ये ना तो नेशनल एंथम था ना ही फ्यूनरल।
अगर दूसरी बात तो करनी तो
साथ में एक और प्रॉब्लम ये भी है ना, जो लोग एतराज कर रहे हैं वो ये भी एतराज कर रहे हैं कि मरीम नवाज वहां पर एज अ क्या पर्सन आ रही है, उसके ऊपर इल्जाम लगा है, वो एज अ मुल्जिमा आ रही है,
इनोसेंट अनलेस प्रूवन गिल्टी।
की बेटी आ रही
उसके ऊपर इल्जाम लगा हुआ है ना।
Didn't she appear before the JIT in capacity of a witness?
नहीं JIT समन या उसने
I wish मुझे भी समन कर लें,
Prime Minister Nawaz
समन ही कर
Sharif
लें।
appeared before the JIT in a capacity of a witness. Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif appeared. Yeah, I am confirmed on that.
नहीं JIT ने बुलाया था ना नवाज शरीफ
But
को।
he appeared in a capacity of a witness, not as somebody
An
who has.
accused person.
लेकिन खैर वो तो कहते हैं कि हमने अपने आप को एहतसाब के लिए।
लेकिन बहरहाल but the fact is you cannot degrade that in the police officer। आप वो एक पहली बात वो एक वुमन पुलिस ऑफिसर है, उसकी कर्टसी है और आप उसको इतना ज्यादा बैश नहीं कर सकते। द फैक्ट इज कि उसके ऊपर अब मैं आई एम नॉट सेइंग और आई एम नॉट सेलिंग द एंटायर थिंग, द फैक्ट इज कि वो एज अ पर्सन वो एक अच्छी खातून है। अगर आप उसके बारे में जाने, आप उसके बारे में जाने तो आपको पता चलेगा उसके बारे में कि वो बहुत ज्यादा जो आपके सिविल जितने भी वो हैं आपके ह्यूमन राइट्स के ऊपर वो बहुत ज्यादा काम करती हैं, उनके साथ है। और आप एक छोटे से इवेंट के ऊपर आप उनको सारा को डिग्रेड नहीं कर सकते। एक चीज अगर उसने सलूट किया है, चलें ठीक है आप उसको डिग्रेड ना करें, आपको किसने राइट दिया है कि आप उसकी पर्सनैलिटी के ऊपर उसको क्वेश्चन करें, और आपको किसने राइट दिया है कि आपको उसके ऊपर क्वेश्चन करना शुरू कर दें, उसको डिग्रेड करना शुरू कर दें। एक वो औरत है, आपका एक मशरकी सिस्टम है पाकिस्तान के अंदर, आपको औरत को इस तरह डिग्रेड नहीं करना चाहिए।
अभी आप लोग
we really respect that, हम उनकी बिल्कुल भी तस्लील नहीं कर रहे।
I also-
But
नहीं,
again,
I'm not saying
the
much.
question is कि आपने बोला कि अगर कोई आर्मी का बंदा है या एयर फोर्स का है या नेवी का है तो उसको सैल्यूट जायज है। शी इज नॉट फ्रॉम
मैं उसी वही बात करने लगा था कि अगर जो पॉइंट 17 है पुलिस सल्यूटिंग मैनुअल का, उसका जो पॉइंट बी है उसमें लिखा हुआ है कि इफ यू नो अ वुमन, उसमें लिखा प्रॉब्ली मैं उसको आपको उसकी एग्जैक्ट जो है जो वर्ड्स हैं वो एग्जैक्टली मुझे याद नहीं है, लेकिन उसमें लिखा हुआ है कि इफ यू नो अ वुमन सल्यूट दैट वुमन इफ यू आर इन यूनिफॉर्म, इफ यू आर नॉट इन यूनिफॉर्म यू जस्ट से अस्सलाम वालेकुम। उस वक्त वो यूनिफॉर्म में थी और वो औरत जिसको वो जानती थी उसको वो सल्यूट करना था। सल्यूट हम किसी को भी कर सकते हैं और सल्यूट
So basically you're trying to say it was more on a personal
It was basically a courtesy। उसने courtesy के तौर पे उसको सल्यूट किया। उसने ये नहीं कहा कि उसने कहा कि जी आप प्राइम मिनिस्टर हैं या आप प्राइम मिनिस्टर की बेटी हैं, वो courtesy के तौर पे आप उसको सल्यूट करते हैं।
Okay, maybe that's
दूसरी important
That's
चीज,
just another perspective I believe and we should accept the different
लेकिन यार
अब आप एक और करें, मैं आपको इसकी और एग्जांपल देता हूँ। आप आर्मी चीफ को देखें या अपनी नेवल चीफ को देखें, अगर वो कहीं भी जाता है उसका जो लोअर रैंक ऑफिसर होता है उसको सल्यूट करता है, वो कर्टसी में उसको भी सल्यूट करता है अपने लोअर रैंक ऑफिसर को। इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि उसने उसको सल्यूट ही नहीं करना, उसको कर्टसी में सल्यूट करता है। तो उसने उसको किया है, तो उसने मेरे ख्याल में इतना बड़ा इमेज आपको नहीं बनाना चाहिए।
Another thing I want to talk about is the woman card that PMLN played heavily on social media platforms, on television, in their statements everywhere.
Let's
Women
not
card.
go political. Like, I don't like these things. I mean, getting
I just want to put it out there that I don't. Women card is not to be played. If you're talking about if you want equity and equality,
Exactly.
let's dump the woman card.
It was like heavily mentioned on Twitter that Maryam Nawaz was summoned by a all-men investigation.
That's
That's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Benazir Bhutto has already like been appeared against FIA.
Yeah.
All-men
State
investigation.
investigation.
Okay, now on
This
a
point,
lighter
this point.
note,
लेकिन इस सारी सिचुएशन में यार कल मरियम नवाज शरीफ ने क्या अच्छी डेक्लेमेशन की।
Absolutely, she is a very good
क्या
speaker.
खूबसूरत
She's a
on
very
a
good
lighter
speaker.
note,
बड़ी अच्छी
मुझे
speaker
बताओ
है,
कि
बहुत
एड
अच्छी।
शेरान और लेडी गागा का क्या सीन है?
ओए यार सीन ऑन है।
I had kept that for the later half of the blog because we also do Instagram thing. We couple tweets with Instagram and we'll talk about that in the later half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's Instagram. Basically, Ed Sheeran met Lady Gaga and I'm psyched about it.
Yes.
I just love celebs. I don't know. I just love celebs.
यार पर तुमने वो रिहाना और उसका वो सीक्रेट बॉयफ्रेंड देखा?
Yeah.
बिलियनर का है यार।
Saudi billionaire guy.
Saudi billionaire
Yeah,
guy.
Saudi billionaire guy.
Saudis are always in
Basically, this is
मेरा बता
this
रही
is
Saudis.
the exposed kind of
Reminds me
story.
of Russell Peters.
Yeah,
Like,
but you need to watch the Russell
Oh,
Peters
yeah.
show as well.
पैसा है यार, अब पैसा फेंको.
Paisa
The
fan.
guy is the like vice president of Jameel Latif Foundation. It's like almost like 20 to 30 billion dollars.
Oh,
He's
20,
one
30
of the
billion
most
dollars.
richest people in the world. Yeah.
I mean, like, let them do
Rohan,
more.
Rihanna भी तो celebrity है, so it's.
I
Celebrity.
also love that.
Celebrity है भाई.
Celebrity has celebrity.
Yeah.
यार celebrity से याद आया कोई मीरा जी की नहीं कोई latest news
वही
कोई
मीरा जी
update?
ने जो मरियम नवाज को सुनाई है यार।
हाँ
हाँ मरियम नवाज ने कुछ कहा।
नहीं
हाँ,
मीरा जी को
पकड़ लिया।
छोड़ दिया हमने मीरा जी को पकड़ लिया।
मीरा जी क्या
तो
कह
अब मीरा जी ने मरियम
About
नवाज
load shedding and all.
हाँ हाँ
Yeah. But
उन्होंने
that's
कहा कि
like
हम
gone days thing.
हाँ
you know, it's
तो
like
उन्होंने कहा कि
irreversible.
हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं डिलीवर करने की, हमें इन लोगों ने बुलाया ये वो सारा कुछ। तो मीरा जी ने कहा बाकी सारी छोड़ो, अब लोड शेडिंग पे तवज्जो दो।
Wow, coming that from मीरा जी।
I suspect she has hired someone to operate her Twitter.
मुझे ये लगता है
So
कि she
the-
has hired
it's
some
not
PR
right
person.
English,
It's
Talking
not
about
her.
whose account?
मीरा
Mira
जी,
ji,
Mira
Mira
जी।
ji.
Even Maryam Nawaz is not handling her own account.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
everyone.
Listen,
Even I am not handling my
Maryam-
own Twitter account.
Yeah.
I have a
But it's
manager.
obvious.
You don't have
Let's
even
just
a
not
Twitter
talk
account.
about it. Don't even have one.
I have a manager. Sorry.
सरू बजा रहा
Alright.
नहीं पता नहीं manager का नाम नहीं याद.
What else do we want to talk about? Like,
So we want to talk about. So Manj, I have a question for you. What's the main difference between women cricket and men cricket?
Men cricket is for men and women's cricket is for women.
Absolutely. So this is man.
alright, alright.
ये आपका हुआ। जीतो पाकिस्तान।
Thank you.
यार ये क्या
यार लोगों को गाड़ियाँ मिलती हैं, मुझे पानी की बोतल मिलती है।
यार वो जो आमिर लियाकत ने 3 जहाज देने थे वो अभी तक नहीं दिए थे।
क्या मुझे लगता है वो जहाज उड़ गए.
वो जहाज जो देने थे ना वो और थे।
वो जहाज थे. लेकिन यार बहुत ज्यादा यार जीतो पाकिस्तान यार कोई हमारे को टिकट शिकट नहीं दिलवा दो यार.
Yeah, वैसे I don't like this culture यार. I don't know. I mean like right from the day one, I've been watching these kind of shows, but it doesn't sound right to me. Like
क्योंकि इसको नहीं बुलाया उन्होंने ना इसलिए.
like I've never even applied for that. Like you
Apply उसमें apply नहीं करते.
नहीं करते नहीं. कैसे बुलाते?
वो खुद ही बुला
You get an invite.
इनवाइट जिसने मंच को मंच में कहा था.
Manj, were you invited to one of the shows?
जिसने मंच को श्रीलंका में इनवाइट किया गया था
Alright,
वर्ल्ड कप
oh,
देखने के
yeah,
लिए मंच में
okay,
श्रीलंका
back in
2011 का वर्ल्ड कप.
That's
I
a no
remember in
goal
FC,
now.
Manj toured Sri Lanka because of the
Free.
Coke thing.
Yes.
Like
2011 की बात है.
Coca-Cola sponsored
And
his
we have
tour
been
Sri
spending
Lanka.
a lot of
ज़माने
money.
जहलियत की बात.
Yeah.
काफी पुरानी बात है।
Yeah.
By
You talking about touring the world, your Instagram,
Yeah.
I mean, that inspires me.
Not only
Like,
Instagram, his Snapchat as well.
Snapchat.
I
Yeah,
don't
very
have
good.
Snapchat.
Snapchat, yeah.
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 But tell me about that now. Like,
Yeah, it's-
everybody wants to tour the world. I don't have the means for it. How do you do it?
It's like everybody has like you need to have, to be very honest, you need to have some kind of money for that. But I think it's very
Yeah.
very unique. Like you need to like it's
you don't have
for
means.
me it's very different. What I do is I save money all year and then I try to
Wow.
go for like 1 month. I spend
That is inspiring.
Yeah, so that's like I
It's
spend a lot of money
Let's
there.
save money.
He's the guy who introduced us
That's not-
to international conferences.
Yeah.
So I've been going from last 3 years, and
Yeah.
it's been a wonderful experience for me, to be honest.
You
Like,
two have been, you two have toured Europe like how many times?
I used to travel like for 4 times, 5 times.
4 times.
4 times. I've been to like 3 times, yeah.
Right, for debating competitions and all.
Yeah, debating competitions and MUNs and stuff like that. So it's like
So would you like to tell people what MUNs are? Because most of the people are not aware of what MUNs are.
So MUNs are basically
You
modern
might get
United
more
Nations.
back.
Yeah, it's like it's very
Most
easy to
boring
Google
thing.
now.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's very entertaining.
It's very.
Let's
entertaining,
not
right?
promote months, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
You're
it's
not promoting me.
So
It's
Manj,
like-
You are being promoted. You're on Twitter buffet.
yes. So Manj, you have been to India and Sri Lanka as well. So what is the first thing that
I
you
love
miss
it.
about
Yeah,
Pakistan?
Sorry.
That is so.
You've been to India.
3 years down there.
Just
it's
about
fine.
Pakistan over there.
Hmm.
Halal food.
Okay.
What about halal food?
You don't get halal food that
Where?
easily in India and in
What?
Sri Lanka.
No.
नहीं
Yeah.
यार
Not that easily.
We got that easily, right, when we went to India.
करीम वगैरह
नहीं,
का-
so that was झटके का गोश्त and all that. So that's not halal. ना मतलब अल्लाह अकबर.
नहीं, नहीं,
तकबीर के
करीम
साथ।
में तो-
नहीं यार वहाँ पे तो
It was good. Like आपको पाकिस्तान
I'm
पाकिस्तानी
learning
मतलब
Muslim
बहुत
Muslim
specific
response
जगह है
है
जिधर
वहाँ
से मिलता था, हर जगह से नहीं मिलता था. अब आप कहीं जा रहे हो तो.
पे. The fact is there are more Muslims than the total population of Pakistan and India.
That's true. But
that doesn't justify not.
I went to Punjab.
It's
और पंजाब में ज़्यादा halal food नहीं था.
वहीं पे तो मिलता है।
अभी तुम कहते हो तुम पंजाब नहीं जाओगे लेकिन
तुमने वो सब्जी वाले कबाब पसंद किए?
यार वो बहुत ज्यादा थे
सब्जी वाले कबाब नहीं यार।
सब्जी वाले कबाब।
असल में हुआ ये कि हमने 4 दिन वो हमें सब्जियां खिलाते रहे। पाकिस्तान में लाहौर में रहते तो गोश्त तो खाना था। एक दिन उन्होंने ना कबाब और कोफ्ते रखे हुए, इतना खुश हुए वो मीटिंग के दौरान ही छोड़ के हम चले गए। 8-10 कबाब और कोफ्ते डाल लिए, वो भी सब्जी के निकले।
अच्छा इस तरह का एक इंसिडेंट मेरे साथ भी हुआ था। आई वेंट टू दिस हादी को पता होगा, हादी वो जो मस्जिद वाला इलाका है, जामा मस्जिद और
In New Delhi.
इन न्यू
हाँ।
दिल्ली
Right.
कौन सा बाजार, चांदनी चौक।
चांदनी चौक।
सो आई वेंट टू दिस प्लेस चांदनी चौक और वहां पे मैंने ऑर्डर की थी चिकन कढ़ाई। अब वो चिकन कढ़ाई जब आई तो इट वाज अ होल चिकन टिप्ड इन अ शोरबा। And I was like, ये क्या चिकन कढ़ाई है?
ठीक है ना, कढ़ाई के अंदर चिकन है।
लेकिन
Oh,
हम
yes.
5 लोग थे। Would you believe हमने कितने पराठे खाए होंगे? 33।
और मजे की बात है उसका नाम पराठा
ये
किस
कोई
का था?
इंसानियत की कोई फखर की बात नहीं है।
नहीं, लेकिन ऐसा मजे की बात ये थी कि हमें लगता था कि वो जिसमें हमारे मजांग वाले पराठे हैं, इतना बड़ा पराठा एक बंदा खा लेता है, वो पराठे नहीं थे।
अच्छा।
वो इतना सा पराठा था जिसमें
पराठियाँ होती
वो
हैं।
पराठियां थी बेसिकली,
Yeah.
जिसके अंदर
अच्छा
हम
लेकिन पराठियाँ भी क्या, किशमिश वाली पराठा,
भिंडी वाला पराठा,
भिंडी वाला, केले
चमचम वाला पराठा,
चमचम वाला।
आप कोई बात, कोई चीज, सब्जी, कोई मिठाई, कुछ भी
कोई
चीज
चीज
आप सोचिए
ला
ज़हन के अंदर, और उसका पराठा, और वो पराठा हमारे पूड़ियों की तरह बनाते थे,
नींबू
ऐसे
वाला
करके-
पराठा।
ऐसे करके खाएं।
Feminist
यार उधर के लच्छेदार पराठे जो
उनके पास फेमिनिस्ट पराठा है।
फेमिनिस्ट पराठा है उनके पास।
लेकिन वो हमें सर्व नहीं उन्होंने किया।
नहीं फेमिनिस्ट पराठी है उनके पास।
बट ठीक- लेकिन हम गालिब की हवेली भी गए थे। गालिब की हवेली
कासिम
गए,
गली होता
उसके
है।
बाद हम
निजामुद्दीन औलिया के
ज़्यादा
मज़ार
नहीं जा सके।
मैं गया था।
तो उसमें मेरा, लेकिन हम करीम्स रेस्टोरेंट
ये स्पेन में हुआ
हमारे
हमारे
चांदनी चौक।
और टाइम्स मैगजीन ने करीम्स को एशिया का बेस्ट रेस्टोरेंट करार दिया था। अगर आप में से कोई जाए दिल्ली, डू विजिट करीम्स, वो चांदनी चौक के अंदर
वो जो
बहुत
शोरबे
और
वाली
पालक
कढ़ाई थी
पनीर।
वो वहाँ की थी।
पालक पनीर
That
भी
was
खाई।
basically
पालक
चलना
पनीर
चलना
नहीं,
नहीं छोड़
अगर
रहा है।
आपने दिल्ली जाना है तो मेक श्योर यू
ओ
ईट।
भाई कोई वीजे नहीं मिल रहे फिलहाल, easy हो जाओ।
हाँ, वीजा
कोई
नहीं।
वीजा नहीं मिल रहा फिलहाल।
लेकिन पाकिस्तान, अगर आप यूरोप जाओ तो आपको सबसे ज्यादा चीज जो आप मिस करते हो पाकिस्तान के बारे में, वो मुस्लिम शॉप है। तो मैं बीइंग वेरी ऑनेस्ट, मतलब कि आप में से जो लोग जो है बाहर जा चुके हैं, आप उनको पता होगा कि इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट। आपको मतलब
It's actually a job, right?
या आपको प्रॉपर मेहनत करनी पड़ती है।
Like the first time I
Absolutely, मतलब नहीं, लेकिन
like you have to actually, like, you have to tag it and use it.
Absolutely.
And then I went to this the first time I went there and I just walked into this one restroom and there was like no water around anywhere and I was like
They
stuck
just
to,
don't
like,
wash it.
yeah, they just, I like, yeah, I mean I had to
और
do
ऐसे ने मैं दिल में ही कर लिया था।
something. So I didn't like use it, I just went out. So
हाँ, लेकिन ऐसे ने बताओ, ऐसे ने फिर उसमें किया क्या कि ऐसे ने इसने बॉटल को फिर उसने ऐसे ने इसने सुराख करके बॉटल के अंदर और एवरीथिंग। नो, इट्स अ जोक। So
yeah, but that happens very often, like very easily.
लेकिन आप में से अगर कोई जाए बाहर तो आप लोग अपना
इंतजाम करके जाएं।
अपना इंतजाम करके जाएं, हमारी जिम्मेदारी नहीं होगी उसके
Right.
अंदर। Okay.
Have we covered, like, not every, and yes, Twitter Buffet will not be covering each and every
Yeah, that's
happening of
like-
the entire week,
yeah,
like
it's
international
everything
Pakistan,
around,
because that's not practically possible. But whatever we'll be discussing on Twitter Buffet vlogs will be interesting. But we won't
We'll
be
try
covering
it,
each and
yeah,
everything.
We'll
Yeah.
make sure that it's
I think,
interesting.
yeah, we should wrap it up now.
Yeah.
Okay. This was the first vlog of Twitter Buffet. And subscribe us on YouTube,
Yes.
like and share our video. And Twitter Buffet will be again there on Saturdays at dunyanews.tv at 9 p.m.
Yes.
Do comment and like us, subscribe and share. I repeat. Okay.
Yes.
This is Twitter Buffet signing off with Mozam Ali Khan Manj.
SNLE
Mozam Lodi.
खाती पीटी है।
Hadipedia.
Okay.
And I'm Abdullah Ijaz. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And see you
Bye-bye.
next week.
bye bye.
Alright.